The annual Counterculture Festival draws thousands to Black Rock City in the Nevada desert for artistic performances, music, and, of course, a lot of partying. But rain turned the playa into a mud pit. And we have team coverage on the situation from several perspectives. ABC 7 News reporter Luz Pena looks into what makes the desert dust and mud potentially dangerous.
But first, let's hear from ABC 7 News reporter J.R. Stone. He's in Sparks, Nevada, where burners are showing up. J.R., what are they telling you?
Well, most of them, Mama, downplaying the mud situation, saying that if you listen to the officials and you didn't move your RV on Saturday or Sunday, then you were in pretty good shape. However, that being said, I have seen a lot of mud today, and I have heard a lot of stories about mud today. An electric bike stuck in the mud. This is what it looked like on Saturday morning at Burning Man.
Sure you don't want to help me get the shoe out?
And this is what those attending the festival, referred to as burners, were dealing with Monday. Some of the muddiest shoes that you may have ever seen, cleaning them the best they can at one of the popular spots for those leaving the festival, the In-N-Out Burger in Sparks, Nevada, where you can see dirt scattered on the ground in the parking lot.
It's super heavy. It feels like 5 pounds on each leg, if not more. We had to put trash bags on the shoes in order for us to not, sink into the mud.
So it looks like trash bag and then duct tape on that?
Yeah.
Everyone focused on getting that mud off of their shoes. Mud that seems to be all over everything, but mud that symbolizes what they went through. Nicole Getz says they were on the opposite side of the camp at Black Rock City when the rain started Friday.
We left the bikes there. We didn't even take them back because of the mud. We couldn't get there. We couldn't get to take them back. So we have no bikes.
It took them 24 hours to get back to their RV. They ate food and found shelter with new friends on the way back. Festival organizers warned burners not to leave Saturday or Sunday due to the conditions after the rain, telling festival goers to conserve food, water, and gasoline. Getz says they did unsuccessfully attempt to leave.
We tried to leave 2 days ago. It was impossible. We tried to leave yesterday. We got stuck in the mud. And then today, good people helped us, and we are out.
Yes, out and en route back to Southern California for this group, and back to other locations across the country and world for those we talked with. Not one person we interviewed said they wouldn't do it all over again, even with the rain and mud, saying it made things that much more special. That includes Nicole, who gave us this video of what their party looked like Saturday night after the rain. After all of that, would you go back?
Yes. Yes. On Friday.
There's a little hesitation.
No, it's my first burn, so it's yes.
Said no.
No, yeah. Yesterday I said no. I'm not going back. It was enough, but it's still a good, like nice way to enjoy life, for a week.
And back out here live in Sparks, Nevada, this is arguably, this In-N-Out Burger, one of the busiest post-burner spots or post-Burning Man spots at that, with so many who just went to the festival coming here. And a lot of that dirt is now outside because a lot of that mud dried up in the daytime hours. Boy, I met folks from Ibiza, the UK, really anywhere you can think of, Toronto, and it was pretty special hearing their stories about how everyone came together during that rough weather. Reporting live in Sparks, Nevada, J.R. Stone, ABC 7 News.
Yeah, they're all going to have quite a story to tell. Thanks, J.R.
And all that mud is raising health concerns for the thousands exposed to it at Burning Man. It increases the risk of skin infections. ABC 7 News reporter Luz Pena spoke to an infectious disease expert about that. Luz.
Yes, Emma, and there were approximately 64,000 people on site as of this afternoon, according to Burning Man's website. Many have been trying to leave, but the roads are packed. The #1 suggestion by one infectious diseases doctor is clean off the mud as soon as possible.
The exodus has begun. Thousands begin to leave Black Rock Desert in Nevada, where Burning Man takes place. One of them is San Francisco resident Matt Schuster.
The highway outside of the event is, it's like a one-lane highway, so they have to pull cars out. They can't just kind of like let them all out at once.
He began to drive this morning and is still stuck in traffic. When we spoke to him yesterday, he was waiting for the organizers to lift the driving ban as the desert floor, or playa, as burners call it, turned into mud. This following heavy rainfall.
Everybody's shoes are covered in mud, and maybe the bottom of your pants in some situations.
That mud is what's concerning UCSF infectious diseases Dr. Monica Gandhi.
In mud and dust, there's actually a bunch of organisms that sit in our soil. In California and Nevada, we tend to have the same dry conditions and the same kind of soil organisms. And if you really drag yourself through the mud, like at the Tough Mudder competition in Sonoma last month, especially if you have skin abrasions, you can get skin and soft tissue infections or cellulitis from those soil organisms.
Less exposure to mud in these conditions is key to avoiding infection, according to Dr. Gandhi.
I would say do not be covered with mud for more than 2 days because you really can get those organisms crawling in and causing skin infections.
Burning Man organizers are reporting conditions improving and urging burners to stay on hard-packed roads and out of standing water. Dr. Gandhi suggests cleaning off the mud with water as soon as possible.
There's always going to be inconveniences of climate and weather, and people choose to go there. And luckily, we haven't heard about any major outbreaks of anything. And that's the relief, because I was more worried about the skin infections with the mud.
And according to Schuster, Burning Man organizers have been great at checking in on people. On their website, the festival is encouraging burners to delay their departure until Tuesday to alleviate large amounts of congestion. And despite these conditions, no outbreaks of any kind have been reported as of yet. In the newsroom, Luz Peña, ABC 7 News.
All right, that is good to hear. Thank you so much, Luz.